Stormtroopers! On the double! Fire!
Hi, this is Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be telling you the story of what happened to Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber after he was struck down by Darth Vader on board the Death Star, as well as briefly going over the history of the saber. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon because we believe that there's no reason why most of it can't fit together. So anyway, let's begin. Before Obi-Wan Kenobi made the lightsaber we see him use in A New Hope, he had two others, making this one his third. His first one was used when he was a Padawan under Qui-Gon Jinn, and it was lost on Naboo when he dueled Darth Maul. He would then use Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber for the next 4 years, after which he would create his second lightsaber, which he used for the next 6 years, and would lose it on Geonosis when captured by the Geonosians. Soon after, the Clone Wars started, and he created his third and final lightsaber, which he used for the rest of his life. It saw action from 22 BBY to 19 BBY during the Clone Wars against the Separatists in a lot of battles, as well as against Asajj Ventress, General Grievous, Count Dooku, and Savage Opress. At the end of the war, when Order 66 was issued, Kenobi fought against his fallen apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, on Mustafar. His saber was one that ultimately created the scarred Darth Vader. For the next 19 years, he kept the saber with him on Tatooine during his exile. In 2 BBY, Darth Maul would arrive to Tatooine seeking vengeance, and Kenobi would swiftly end Maul once and for all. In 0 BBY, Kenobi would leave Tatooine with Luke Skywalker to go to Alderaan, but would eventually get captured by the Death Star, which was the Empire's ultimate superweapon. On board it, he would meet Darth Vader once again after 19 years and duel him. In the heat of the battle, Obi-Wan gave himself to the Force and became one with it, thus disappearing when Vader cut him down. Darth Vader would then take Obi-Wan's lightsaber for himself as a trophy and take it to a secret castle in Dune called Bast Castle. Now the following parts of this story are all based after Return of the Jedi in 22 ABY, which was 22 years after Vader took Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. By that time, Darth Vader's castle in Dune would be abandoned, and Luke would have recreated the Jedi Order. Obi-Wan's lightsaber would be discovered by a group of Jedi led by Tion Salazar, who was a Jedi historian and a Kushaban Jedi master by the name of Ikrit. Before they could retrieve the long-lost saber, they encountered Orlok, who was a self-proclaimed mage who, with the help of technology, was able to convincingly mimic the Force. A fight soon broke out, so Orlok and his henchmen stole Kenobi's lightsaber and in their retreat, kidnapped Uldir, who was a non-Force sensitive who wished to become a Jedi. The Jedi would eventually retrieve the lightsaber and rescue Uldir, but he was swayed by Orlok's promises to make him Force sensitive. Uldir would eventually steal the lightsaber from the Jedi because he now believed that if he returned it to Orlok, he would be granted Force sensitivity. He traveled to Exis Station, where he was to hand Orlok Kenobi's lightsaber. The Jedi would soon arrive to the station and convince Uldir that Orlok was a fraud. Together, they would then confront the false mage, and during the battle, Anakin Solo, who was the son of Han and Leia, used Obi-Wan's lightsaber to destroy Orlok's device that allowed him to mimic the Force. After this, Orlok escaped and was never heard of again, and the lightsaber was taken to the Jedi Paraxium on Yavin 4 and would be kept as a legendary item. Years later, in 40 ABY, Anakin's, aka Luke's old lightsaber, would also be taken to the Jedi Temple alongside Obi-Wan's. If you want to see the story of Anakin's lightsaber, the link will be below. To keep track of our personal headcanon view in Star Wars, we only consider the parts of this story as canon for ourselves which are based before Return of the Jedi, which is until Obi-Wan's lightsaber is taken as a trophy to Vader's castle, even though we really enjoy the story after it. The reason for it is because we consider Episode 6 as the happy ending in the Star Wars story, because we like it that way, and it feels right to us. But hey, everyone can have their own opinion, and this is ours, which we always like to share. Anyway guys, this is it on the video, and we hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to watch more videos like this one, the link to the playlist of our other Star Wars videos will be in the description below. And also, if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for even more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You rebel scum.
This party's over.